Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Monica. I like to post anti-MLM life and some true crime content here on this channel. So if any of that interests you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to stick around. In today's video, I am bringing you anti-MLM content. So of course, just as a disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only and just my opinions. Before we proceed, I did just want to give a huge shout out to Elizabeth XX, Stories with Sloan, and Holly for becoming channel members. Thank you so much. And of course, thank you to everyone who watches my videos for free. Today's video is going to be about Tori Belle yet again. Yes, I know I've talked about Tori Belle quite a bit recently, and I feel like I should just make an entire playlist dedicated to Tori Belle. But after a few of my videos, I've had a numerous amount of Tori Belle reps reach out to me, whether they're current reps or ex-reps or some people that are in the works of leaving the company. So this video is going to answer some questions that I had previously, along with telling you guys a little bit more information about Tori Belle from some of these people. If you don't know what Tori Belle is, it is an MLM company, so multi-level marketing company. And they're very well known for their magnetic liner and their magnetic lashes and all of that. I recently decided to go on the website and look to see if maybe they've dabbled in anything else. Of course, they do have more cosmetics products, so lipsticks, eyeshadows, a bunch of other stuff. But because of the pandemic, they have made a mask that says, "Ask me about my lashes." Hey guys, Editing Monica here. I wish that I had taken a screenshot the day that I found these masks on their website because they are no longer listed. And they also have soap sheets, so I'm assuming they're probably like hand sanitizer, but like little sheets. So, shocker, I know that an MLM company is profiting off of the pandemic. Now, before anyone comes for me in the comment section, I am very, very, very well aware that MLM companies are not the only ones that are profiting off of the pandemic. But I feel as though to have a mask that says, "Ask me about my lashes" is super cringy and just very MLM-y. So I did just want to say that. One of the people who spoke to me privately about Tori Belle, they told me that they were recruited during this pandemic. And the reason why was because they were feeling kind of lonely, and someone approached them about this opportunity and they thought it would be really fun, so they joined. Since joining, their upline, who was very friendly with them and very, "You got this, girl," the typical type of stuff that we see, unfortunately, ever since they got recruited into the company, their upline just completely stopped talking to them. One thing I wanted to mention about this company as well is that they call their reps affiliates. And I've talked about this so many times. I made an entire video dedicated to affiliate marketing versus MLM versus influencers and all of that. Sponsored posts, but of course influencers, they have sponsored posts. So I made an entire video dedicated to this because I was so sick and tired of seeing MLM reps call themselves affiliates when it's not actually the reps, it's the company itself. I just wanted to mention that these reps are not affiliates. They are an independent contractor for the company. But let's move on to, there was a question that I had in my last video, and it was, why is it that you have to get approval from the company to have an influencer who has 20,000 followers or more in your downline? Well, I was told that this is because corporate wants these influencers direct to the company. So in my opinion, in other words, the company wants to profit off of these influencers rather than letting their reps profit off of them, because if you think about it, the company will make more money off of these influencers who could possibly really, really make them a lot. Whereas if they're under someone in a downline, the company still has to pay a portion to that upline that recruited them and their upline and their upline. Do you get what I'm saying here? So in my opinion, I think it's shady, and I think it's just for the company to benefit off of these influencers rather than their actual reps themselves. Another thing that I found in their policies and procedures and terms and conditions and all of that, which I think is worth mentioning, is you have to not only do you have to request approval for if you see an influencer who has 20,000 or more, but you also have to request approval for the influencer if you've never talked to them before. So if, let's say that you see an influencer that has, this is how I'm understanding it, so correct me if I'm wrong to any reps out there. The way that I'm understanding it is that if you see an influencer that has 20,000 or more followers, but you've talked to them before, you can reach out to them about the business opportunity or reach out to them about the product. If you don't know them, you have to request approval to even message this person about Tori Belle. So basically before you slide into their DMs. This is where we're going to move on to, I'm kind of going by which rep I talked to throughout this video. This is when we're going to move on to another conversation that I had. And one of the things that was said to me by this other person is that you cannot promote other MLMs or friends' businesses on your personal Facebook. I did go through the policies and procedures. You can't promote, so let's say that you have like a Tori Belle page on Facebook. So it's like one of those, kind of like how I have my page for my blog and then I have my personal page. So if you have a page that's dedicated to your Tori Belle business, you can't have anything else on that page. You can't promote anything else. It has to be all Tori Belle. But this person said that their upline was talking about how you can't even share that on your personal Facebook and that you can't promote your friends' businesses. Now, I'm not sure if this included actual small businesses or if this included MLMs, because if it included MLMs, I can kind of understand the MLM company's reasoning behind that, because let's say it's a cosmetics company, that is competition. If you're not allowed to promote a friend's actual small business, that I do have a problem with. And the reason why is because a lot of these MLM companies are always talking about empowering women and this sisterhood and all of that. So if that was really the case, if y'all were really empowering women, wouldn't you think that you would help by promoting them, even though it's a different type of a business? That's just a thought that I had. I mean, I don't know, maybe your opinion is different, but that's just my opinion. According to the person who messaged me, they did tell me that the CEO of the company owns another lash company, which is an identical product. But the difference is that you receive a 20% commission, and from looking at the website, it's a legitimate affiliate site. It's not like Tori Belle where you triangle structure and you have to build your team. The prices seem to be kind of similar to Tori Belle. The thing that I don't like about this website is that it doesn't have an about me section. It doesn't have anything like that, but there is a link to the Tori Belle website in one of the pages that they have. Whenever I see a website that doesn't really go into all of these other things, I feel as though you kind of should have an about me section. Maybe I'm just being nitpicky. For this company, if you're signing up to become an affiliate, you kind of want to know what you're signing up for. And when I was talking to the person that sent me all of this information, they even said that they wish they would have known about this other company because they would have signed up for this instead. And because it has a good commission and you don't have to build a team. Not like in Tori Belle where you do have to build a team. There was another person who sent me a behind the scenes video. It was a Zoom call. I'm not going to play that in this video because it's like really behind the scenes and the CEO's in it. So I'm not going to go over it 100%. There were a few things in that Zoom call that were kind of, I mean, if I were signing up for this company, or if I saw this and I was a potential person, then it would have been a red flag for me. And because one of the policy changes that was announced in this video was that the reps could be sued if they tried to recruit people who were currently in other MLMs. So this is something interesting to bring up, because some of these reps, when they do these crazy things, when they make these claims, when they go against any kind of regulation, when they go against the FTC, they don't realize that because you're an independent contractor for this company, you may not know, but you can get in trouble. So if someone reports you, the MLM company's not going to back you up. So in this situation, they're talking some heavy language. They're talking about getting sued. The person who did talk to me about some of these things, they said that their experience with the liner is that it's really hard to get off of your eye. And they said that since starting Tori Belle, they have lost about 30% of their lash volume. Now, I did not see evidence of this, so this is just based on their opinion. This is just what they told me. I don't think that I've ever talked about the Tori Belle return policy here on my channel. So just to give you a quick overview, if you clicked on this video just on accident, they have a 3-day return policy on lashes and then a 14-day return policy on their other cosmetics. And this is according to the one person that I was talking to. Something that I found in their policies and procedures, because the rep that sent me, they sent me the updated ones. And something that I didn't notice before was that you can be a minor and join Tori Belle. You have to have a parent or a legal guardian sign off saying that they're going to, obviously, they're allowing you, they're giving consent, they're allowing you to sign up for this opportunity, and that they're also held responsible for whatever you're doing, for your actions. You can be a minimum of 14 years old. I get that you do have to have approval from a parent or a legal guardian. I get that. What I don't like is that this MLM company is starting to go after younger people. And the reason why I have a problem with that is because some of these kids, let's say, and now obviously this would be the fault of the parent, not of the company, but what if there's a 14-year-old girl who goes to her mom and begs for her to sign off on this because she wants to work for Tori Belle? How many times have you heard, or maybe even you did it yourself, have begged your parents for something and they either one, gave it to you, or two, they said, well, if you do this, 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 and this, you can get that. So for example, I really wanted my belly button pierced. My mom told me that, and this was when I was older because I lived under my parents' roof and I had to abide by their rules. But they told me, my mom told me that I could get my belly button pierced if I got at least a 3.8 or and above GPA for that semester, and I did it. So I got my belly button pierced. But that's what I'm saying, is that sometimes maybe some of these parents aren't educated enough in MLMs or in the multi-level marketing industry, that structure. And again, I know that would fall on the parent because they're the one that should be researching for their child, and the child should also learn how to research for themselves. I don't know, something just does not sit well with me knowing that a 14-year-old, there is a possibility that they can join an MLM. So let me know what you guys think about that. I would be interested in hearing your guys' opinions, even if it's not the same as mine. Judging by what so many reps have told me, and judging by the people that I have reacted to on my channel, Tori Belle, in my opinion, is catty and it's bullshit. Because you cannot sit here and preach women empowerment, and you cannot sit there and say that this is a great business opportunity when behind the scenes, you're addressing rumors the way that you're addressing them. The products, according to some people, I've never tried them before, but according to some people, their testimonials are they suck. For people to say that the products are not good, then for all of these other things to be talked about, the fact that you can be 14 years old and work for this MLM, I don't know. I have a bad feeling about it. I really, really, truly do. And just some of the reps that I reacted to on this channel, just the training video alone, it proves the point that you're going to make more money off of recruiting. That video really proved that point. And in my opinion, this MLM looks super catty. It does. And just the condescending attitudes, especially from the CEO. I don't know, something just rubs me the wrong way with this one. So you guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. And I will see you guys next time. This is Monica reporting to you live from a highway. Bye.